Just let me see if we're on YouTube. So Manu is calling me out here that I didn't introduce myself. I'm just gonna do a quick introduction, guys. I am an English teacher here at Aprendi, and as I said, this is my first time hosting a TNT. TNT is a project created in 2016 for people to talk about various topics. There are conversations available in Italian. Oh, wait a minute. I am listening to myself on YouTube. Sorry, guys. And there are conversations available in Italian, French, Spanish, and English. And it's a safe space for us to talk and practice learning a foreign language completely for free. It's also meant to be, we are also meant to be respectful. So if there is anyone that you feel is being disrespectful, you can call me, tell me. And that's it. Is there anyone here that is here for the first time? No? Okay. So now I'm going to put you into small rooms. Actually, there are 10 participants. So Manu, 2, right? 2 breakout rooms would be enough.
Two breakout rooms. Guys, I need to leave you. So if you can put me in the main room so I could leave the meeting.
Can you leave now?
Yeah, you want to oh, you split rooms in the academy. Okay.
Okay.
Guys,
okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye, Manu.
Okay, guys, I'm creating it. So whoever goes to the other room, remember to copy the questions and choose a leader. Okay.
I think you didn't send the questions.
Yeah, you did not send.
Oh, it went only to Manu, guys. I'm sorry. So sorry. It's automatic here. You see it now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for saying that. Okay. So let's start. Our first question is, when you think of art, what normally, wait, there are only 3 people here? Just a moment, guys. Oh. What is going on? Wait a minute. I made a mistake. I created 2 breakout rooms. Wait a minute. Guys, there's been I'm so sorry. Guys, there's been a mistake. I'm so sorry. I created 2 rooms when I should have created only 1, because otherwise, the main room will be empty. I'm so silly. I'm so sorry.
No problem.
First time, guys. Just waiting for to see if the second room will be closed, and then I'm just going to. Okay.
Don't worry, Julia, we can wait.
Thank you.
Problem. It's not a
Thank
big
you.
problem.
Now I have to figure how to actually create just one small room. I think I'm gonna have to delete this and then delete the other one. Yay. And now I add a room. And I can assign part of you guys. So I'm gonna try. Okay, so it's 4 people there, 4 people here. I think now it's going to work, okay? So if you got an invitation, go to the other room. Okay, now I think it worked. I'm sorry for that. Okay, let's try this again. So the first question for our conversation today is, when you think of art, what normally comes to mind? Okay, so Vinicius, do you want to start?
Hi, yes, I think when thinking in art, the first thing that I thought is music. I relate that I think because it's the the most type of art that I consume. So when I think in art, I firstly thinking directly in music.
Okay, what about you, Ronaldo?
I think that is art is everything that makes you just to thinking about what are you listening or seeing. I think.
Okay, Talita?
Think art, what came to my mind is especially plastic arts. I don't know if this is a correct term, plastic
Yeah.
arts. Yeah, yeah, such as painting, sculpture. Yeah, so that's it.
Okay, Renata?
Yeah, the first thing that comes to my mind when we talk about art, for sure, is that really beautiful paintings that we can see on museums. But the art that I consume often is books. I like to reading, and also the music. I love.
Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. So the second one is, do you think, sorry, there's a message here. I'm going to send the questions again because Dalita can see them. So the second question is, do you think all art should be beautiful or follow a specific set of aesthetic rules? So do you think all art should be beautiful, Vinicius?
I think all arts are beautiful because they in certain way have a meaning for each person. I think you have each person have your own interpretation of an piece of art. And about the aesthetic rule, I don't think should be one.
You don't think there should be one rule that everybody follows?
Yes, yes, I think it should be free about the
Okay.
aesthetic.
Okay. Talita, what about you?
Yeah, I believe that art has to be something beautiful. I mean, I don't believe that everything is art. Maybe it's a modern concept that we have nowadays. Uh, I I strongly believe that people uh, have to be free to do what they please, but it doesn't mean that those things are art. For example, some people make some kind of I don't know, protest using things as we see a little in the video, and it's okay, but for me it's a protest. It's valid, but it's not exactly art. So yeah, for me it can it must be, it's supposed to be something beautiful.
Okay, so you feel that you're looking at art when you see something that it's beautiful and pleasing to you.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly.
Okay. Renata, what do you think? Do you agree with Talita?
Yeah, I don't think the art needs to have a pattern. Otherwise we will not have so different types of arts. And about the beauty, I don't know, because sometimes something that I think beautiful, it's not beautiful for another one. So uh, art will be beautiful according with the interpretation that we will have. That's my opinion.
I like that you pointed out that if there are many rules you have to follow, there isn't that much diversity. And I like that idea that with more freedom, we have more fields to explore and more ways to be creative. What do you think, Ronaldo?
As I said before, I think that that is art is important when it makes us so thinking about it, no matter what. When I visit the Louvre Museum, Louvre, I was in front of the Mona Lisa. I didn't think anything about that portrait because it didn't keep my attention. But when you see something like art from Africa, that pictures that show us about the starvation or poverty, it makes me think a lot. I think that the art can be all kind. It has no rules, and they have just to make us thinking about what you are listening or seeing or hearing, so on.
Okay. Does anybody else want to share their view about this specific question? Okay. So let's move on to the next here. It's a bit this next question here is a bit like this one, but we are talking about in terms of value, like how people should value something. So is abstract or conceptual art just as valuable as art that demands a higher level of technical skill? So Vinicius, what do you think?
Yes, I think they are the abstract and conceptual are like the same in the meaning of valuable. I
Yeah.
think the abstract has like a different objective. I think abstract uh, tells you more or make you feel like make you have feelings, and the conceptual one is more about the representation of reality. I think it just have these two difference between them, but I don't have one is more valuable than the other.
But in terms of the comparison between these types of art and like a portrait like the Mona Lisa, you think they are the same in value?
Yes, because maybe the abstract art make you feel like you have a different interpretations of it, but I think you also have like different interpretations in conceptual art, but in the abstract is more likely to have more interpretations.
Okay, so Talita, what do you think?
I don't know all kinds of art, but I believe that they have not the same value. Yeah, because you are speaking about things, and things can have different, I don't know, values. Maybe yeah, it can be a question of tasting as well. Maybe I can appreciate more one thing and other person not. But
Subjective.
yeah. But in
Mm,
general, I believe that maybe the intention of the question is to know if some kind of art can be superior to the other.
yeah,
And yeah, I believe because of in general we have, for example, books. We consider some books better than the others, or
yeah.
maybe music. So yeah, in general, I believe this. A lot of things can be good, and some things can be better, even better than others. So yeah,
Okay. I like your point. What do you think, Ronaldo?
I think that the both is very important. I keep in the same direction. That if the art make you think, is good. It's not important. It's abstract or conceptual. I don't know if you know about Inhotim Museum in near Belo Horizonte. It's an open air museum. You have a lot of kind of art in there, and there are 4 or 5 cars, Volkswagen, all kind. This car is painted in some parts in the color. They invert the color of these cars, and they are together in the same place. And you make me think what these guys intend to show us about this. It's a different kind of art. And there you can enter in the pool, same pool. You can touch the art and you can make, you can sense a lot of kind of art there. Uh, it's maybe a conceptual, maybe abstract sometimes, and I think that's very important. That's all.
Yeah, I like that. That art can be about how you experience it, like about touching and feeling and seeing.
Yes, hearing too.
Yes, hearing
There is
and
a
just
there is a room with you enter in the room, you hear a music and a different music and from all kind of source of music and sound. Sound is very very sensitive.
yes. Renata, what do you think?
Yeah, I think for all type of arts, the construction process, the building process of arts, sorry, the artists most of times they will need technical skill. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I think they in the abstract, the classic type arts, the artists they need a technical skill, even they develop own technical skills to 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 create the art. So I think there is no difference about um, the value.
Well, all art requires some type of technical skill.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, I like that on the video she mentioned that it's not only about like being a good painter or having some sort of manual skill. Sometimes the skill that is in place is just thinking about a different concept, being very creative, or collaborating with people to create something new. So there are other skills that you can use to make art that are not only about having a good ability to paint or to sing, these things that we normally think of when we think of art. So the next one is, what is experiencing art for you? How does this experience work for you? So what is experiencing art for you guys? Talita, what do you think?
Oh, it's a deep question.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, maybe it depends of you on the kind of person. It's interesting because it's a personal question, so
Yeah.
we will have different answers. As I mentioned, for me, art involves some traits like beauty. When I mention beauty, it's not uh, it's not only things that are good. For example, it can also involve something that, for example, is related with human suffering, for example. So it's not just about happiness. It's not what I'm saying. But for me, art is something that I don't know how to put this.
No, that's okay. It's a difficult question.
Yeah,
But let me put it this way. Do you think there is art in something other than the work of art itself? For instance, just when you are in that moment of gathering with people and you are connecting with them and sharing ideas, I don't know, like, do you think there is art in that?
um, yeah, there is art in situation like those because uh, uh, at least art has to begin in some point. I don't know how to put this.
Yeah.
When people interact with other people. So yeah, so I feel that I have contact with art when, for example, I listen to music. I see. I don't know. I don't know how to put this. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Vinicius, what do you think?
I think experiencing art for me is like I am in a current emotion situation, and I see or listen some kind of art, and this art makes me thinking in something, like it could be a critical way to see the society, or like feeling happy or sad, or I don't know the word, I forgot. But I think art is all that make you change your. If to me, feeling art is all that make you change your current state of feeling.
Oh, so it's a wide range, a lot of
Yes.
things. can be art. Okay. Ronaldo, what is experiencing art for you?
I think that experience art for me, when you see something or hear or so on, and each time that you see it, you realize it in the other way. You think more about it in different way, I think.
Wow, that is really good. Art is something that each time you connect with it, there's something new that it brings to you.
Yeah. You try to discover another thing.
Yeah, cool, really cool. Have you ever read a book twice and figured something new in it?
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah, really cool. Renata, have you shared your vision with us already? I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I don't know if I understood well the question, but experiencing art, I think it happens when we try to feel, or when we try to understand what the artist would want to show with their art, and then we can exchange our emotions, uh, what we are feeling, what we are understanding uh, with that type of art.
Okay, perfect. Um, so let's move on here. I want you guys to answer one. So this one is a bit difficult, I think. Oh, do you think painting realistic paintings still makes sense in the age of photography? So, oh, some people have left us. Let me. Okay. So, what do you think, Vinicius? Painting super realistic still makes sense today when you can just take a photo?
I think it still makes sense because even both of them represent the same thing, trying to represent the real world. Uh, the conceptual, I don't know if it is a conceptual work. The realistic work, it was done by a person using, I don't know, like a pencil or a pen, and this person trying to represent the reality. The about the photography is also made like kind of by the humanity, but is a technology that captures the reality. It's two different ways to capture one single view of the realistic world. I don't know if you guys understood my point.
Yeah, and like the person painting it brings something to the painting, even if it's like what they chose to portray, right? Or
Yes.
the colors maybe that they use. There's always something of the person in that sorry, and that makes it unique, right?
Yes. I think they are like similarly, but not equal. There are some minor difference between them.
Hmm. What do you think, Ronaldo?
Oh, I was thinking about my nephew. His painting is like this kind of realistic painting. I think that's so hard to reach the realist painting, but it just show you your ability for choose the color or something like that. I think the most important is who takes the photo. It's most important than the people that paint it like it is. It is. I think that is more important. You look for the how to say the land, the the place and painting this place to capture the imagine of the place and transfer it to the canvas or so on. I I disagree a little bit about this paint, ultra realist paint.
You don't like it that much?
I don't like that much. I think that's most important. Who takes the photo?
Oh, okay. It's okay. Renata, what do you think?
I think sometimes some types of art don't need make sense. So it doesn't matter the age or I think the most important is what you want to say doing that. What do you want to show doing that? So doesn't matter the age of the, the, the time. I think it makes sense and it's not a problem.
Okay, perfect. So since you guys have told me already a little bit about the forms of art that touch you, let's move on to the next question. Do you think anyone can be an artist? Sorry, Vinicius, I forgot to assign it to someone. Sorry.
No problem. I think this is also a difficult question and polemic one. I
Oh,
I think if a person has the ability to communicate well, this person could be an artist. Because for me, an art, try to tell you something or make you feel something. So if you know how to communicate well, you can be an artist.
okay. What do you think, Ronaldo?
Oh, I think that everyone can be artist, and maybe you can be artist without want to be it. If you create something that is important for the others to see it, I think that is art. I think even a child can create art.
Okay. So I closed, guys, me messing up again. I was not supposed to close the small room, but since I have, let's join the conversation, everybody together. So Luis, do you think anyone can be an artist?
Yes, I think so. For example, I can be an artist because, for example, when I uh, when I change, the way that I usually do things here in my home, I am being an artist. When I, for example, go to my computer and start drawing, for example, mechanical componenting software, I am being an artist. For example, when I, for example, um, when I need, my things here, my table, like, okay, these notebooks have to be here, and okay, this headset is colorful, and I like to put it in another place where I can feel more comfortable, to do my things here. Um, when I draw things, on my notebook as well. I think I am being an artist, and I do believe that everyone here, on this classroom can be an artist, because when we think of different ways, to do things, we are being an artist. That's my opinion.
Okay, I like your view. I really like it. Daniela, what do you think? Do you think anyone can be an artist?
Yeah, I like the idea of Luis about like these daily things that we can do and express a type of how to say like a basic way to be an artist. And yeah, I think so.
What about you? Can be an artist? Gustavo, are you with us?
He's just listening to us.
Sorry. Oh, he's just listening. He doesn't want to share his
No,
thoughts.
he's a little bit
Oh,
shy.
so sorry, Gustavo. He's shy. Oh, that's okay. Thank you for saying that, Luis. So everybody answered that one. Ronaldo, did you answer that one? Do you think anyone can be an artist?
Yes, I answered this in the small room, and I think that all kind of us can be an artist, even a child, and we create something that others come across it and the thinking about what was there. I think that is art. In the past, I worked for the Banco do Brasil for many years, and in the past they create a logo for Banco do Brasil with two letters B inclined. And after years they changed it because when you read some kind of letters inclined, you have to thinking about it. You keep your attention, and for Mark it's not good because you have to I don't know how to explain in English, but you have to pay more attention when you are reading something in inclined letters. It is not good for you realize what is the others
Yeah.
try to show you. And they changed the letters for normal letter some years after. And I think that they create an art when they
Yeah.
create this kind
Thinking
of
of
letters. Okay, that is it.
thinking about this is also being an artist, like thinking about the details
Yeah. Why they write in
and the
this way?
functionality of something. Okay. What do you think, Renata?
Yeah, I think every everybody can be an artist. It will depend that how you express it. Because as I said in this room, art is something that makes you feel something, and the artist wants to make you understand and make you feel something. So you can also express your point of feeling, and you can do arts in different ways. We have different like a sentence, and we can write something, do some down a lot of different ways, and I think I can be an artist.
Okay, thank you. So sorry guys, my internet connection is unstable, so sometimes I'm having a little bit trouble listening. Anyways, let's finish with our last question here is I'm thinking is I'm gonna ask you this, but you consider yourself an artist. But if you were like a traditional artist, Luis, if you were like if you could be like a painter or a musician, what would you choose to be?
A painter, a musician. It's a little bit hard, but I think musician. I don't know. Yeah, maybe a musician because I think it's easier, to drag people's attention when you are a musician, and also when you play an instrument. yeah, I think it's, it's better than, being a painter, because from what I have seen so far, I don't know how a painter, for example, traditional, painters, can make money, um, and, you know, based on that, I think being a musician, making money from, from showing what I'm able to do, I think it's, it's easier in comparison to, to being a painter. That's my
Okay. You just go for what is easier. I'm like, I want to make some money, okay?
yeah.
Okay. Vinicius, what would you be? Maybe you are already, but if you are not, what kind of artist would you be?
I'm not.
Okay.
I think I would be painting or musician. I don't know what two of them I would choose, but would be between these two ones. Uh, I don't- I think the painting would be kind of easier than to musicians, because nowadays we have a lot of musicians, different type of music, is a lot of like high quality technique productions of musics. And I think in painting it's more easy because you don't need like too much technical material or money to do it. So I think I would choose painter.
You would choose painter, okay, because of the competition. You think there's less competition, but I think it's actually a
Yes.
competitive market as well. It's just not as popular and out there, but I believe it's competitive too.
Yes, makes
Sorry, we're going to say something?
I thought that it makes sense what you told me. Like I am not a person that knows a lot about the
World?
painting world.
Yeah, me neither. I know just a little bit, but I get the sense that it's very hard to access it as well. Like you to contact galleries and have them sell your paintings. It's a very small market, and to get access to it, you need to know a lot of people. I think it's hard to get into it. Ronaldo, if you were an artist, what kind of artist would you be? Maybe you are already one, so
No, I don't think so. I have no abilities for being an artist. I appreciate art, but I think it's hard for me. I think that the artists have to be disposed to be criticized, and it's not my way. I don't think so. I'm not. I have no chance for being an artist.
but you answered that anyone can be an artist, right?
Sorry?
You answered that anyone can be an artist, didn't
Yeah,
you?
yes, I think so, but I think that you have to be disposed to it, and
Okay, and you're not. You're like,
no,
"Ah, that's
I'm
not for
not.
me."
I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like your honesty. Daniela, what kind of artist would you be if you aren't one already?
So I used to paint when I was like 10, 12 years old, like fabric, tecidos. Um, yeah, I like for me, it's like was a hobby, you know. But I like painting. Like maybe I don't know if I will I will keep going because I have stopped it for a while. Like I did this just when I was between 10, 12 years old, and then I stopped it. But I like this type of thing, painting.
Yes, get back to it.
Yeah, you try.
Now I know,
Um,
now I know why Daniela, had the kind of, facility, let's say like that, to explain, what is the difference, between abstract and conceptual art,
Oh, she explained that to you in your room.
Yeah.
Cool, guys. Nice that you did that. Renata, what kind of artist would you be if you aren't one already?
Yeah, no, I'm not yet. But I don't know, I think like the market, I think they are great artists. I think to like spend the time looking the building art, and I appreciate it a lot. And I would say,
Okay, guys. So that will be, oh, Gustavo? I am sorry. I think I totally, oh no, Gustavo isn't talking. I forgot that he's the one that isn't talking, guys. I always forget. I'm so sorry. So thank you everyone for joining today. I apologize because this is my first time, so I made some mistakes. Also follow us on Instagram and YouTube. Give us your feedback. And that's it. Thank you very much for joining. Hope you come back once more for more discussions like this. And that's it, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Take care.
Care.
Thank you.